set.
Quiet on the set.
5 count.
5, 4, 3.
Hey Mepham, welcome back to the Midweek Update.
This week we are going to be taking a look at what's going on into preparing for a football game, the changes that have been made to the library, and the Film Fest 9-shot movies.
This and more as we take a look on what's going on this week on Midweek Update. I'm Makayla Daube.
And I'm Marr, and welcome back to the Midweek Update, the B&B show that brings you closer to the people and places in and around the Mepham community.
Ryan, have you gone to any Mepham football games this season?
Yes I have. I love going to the games, and I also love their coach, Mr. Moody.
We all know that. Anyway, to get back on track, have you ever thought about all the work that goes into organizing and setting up everything up for every game?
No, not really. I just thought Mr. Moody did it all, but now I'm going to think about it all day.
Well, you don't have to think about it, Ryan, because Luke Yepez already has.
Only a few minutes until kickoff. But there's more that goes into the game before it even starts. Multiple people in the Mepham community have different parts to make sure that the game is put together properly. The custodians at the school are a sole part of the equipment setup for the game. Frank Pagano, one of the Mepham custodians, helps put out all the equipment needed for the game.
So it'll be a lot of finding out what we have to do. Normally it's just setting up the pylons, yard markers, getting everything out, and the soccer nets off the field.
The custodians not only help set up for the football game itself, but they also help set up for the events leading up to the game.
For varsity, we'll also have to coordinate with some of the parents from PTA, sports boosters, even the football club, get them whatever tables or setup that they would need.
It takes many people to help the football team out before the big game. One crucial part of getting everything together are the parents that dedicate their time to the team. Every week, the parents set up a dinner for the football players before the game to make sure that the players are well fed and energized before the game.
It takes all the parents who are involved. They come every week, they serve, they clean, they do anything that is needed to get done to make it the best that we can every week for the players.
The next day after the dinner, the football boys need many different things in order to play safely. Elizabeth Roach Munoz, the athletics trainer at Mepham High School, helps many of the football players prepare for the game.
And usually right after school is when I tape everybody. So once that bell rings, usually people come down here and they need to be taped, stretched. They need to check in with me about any injuries that they have, new and old.
This is vital for game day because it's important for players to not only play well, but to also be cautious about their own safety. Liz ensures that all of the players are well hydrated, fed, and prepared. She also has a responsibility to be prepared just in time for the game as well.
I'll go and I'll make sure that they have everything they need. I'll go outside, I'll ask Coach, do you need Gatorade, do you need water, do you want me to get anything set up? So I'll go and I'll usually check through my med kit and make sure I'm up to date, my med kit is ready to go.
Overall, the people that impact these players off the field to make game day come true contribute their time and work till the very last crunch to make this possible.
It's about family, it's about coming together, it's about team building, it's about camaraderie. If the players see us working together, it emulates on the field as well.
For B&B, I'm Luke Yepez.
Wow, organizing the football games is way more complicated than I could have ever imagined.
It makes me wonder about what else in the building takes a lot of work that I don't know about.
You mean like the library?
You read my mind, Ryan. Take it away, Jake LaFreeze.
When you enter the library, the first thing you think of may not be the history behind it. Mepham's library, like the rest of the school, has aged and developed over the years into what it is now. Many people may not know how different the library was in Mepham's earlier years. Ms. Stack, one of Mepham's current librarians as well as a Mepham alumni, can recall her time in Mepham when the library was much different.
So as a student, my time was very limited in the Mepham library because the librarian was a little scary and she didn't really like students. And you dropped your backpack off at the front door and you just took the book that you were working on and a pencil. So if you were doing social studies, you'd go down, you'd sit at a table, you'd do your social studies homework.
In Mepham's past, the library was much more like a library. However, over the years, the library has become more than just a library. It has become a hub for classes, events, activities, and recreation.
It's also, as you can tell, not a very quiet library. We usually have teachers teaching classes in here. We have a lot of students come in and out. They're allowed to bring their backpacks wherever they want. They can sit and enjoy the space.
One of the major changes to the library is the introduction of technology. The past 20 years or so have introduced many new technologies, many of which can now be found in the libraries such as Mepham.
While we do still have over 8,000 books, it's really taken a shift towards technology. We subscribe to many different databases here. So while we have the physical space of the brick and mortar library, we also have a digital space in which we spend about $26,000 a year on our databases. So we're providing students with current and relevant information.
Though it may not be recognized, the library in Mepham has really changed, especially in the more recent years. The library has really become a safe haven for students to relax and have fun, and will continue to develop over the years with the rest of the school.
Thanks, Jake. I'm happy they made all those improvements to the library, considering all the time that I'm in there.
Wait, I am too, and I've never once seen you in there, Ryan.
Well, usually only in there to print something, but when I am in there, I try to ignore you.
I cannot believe you would say that. And now I'm in a bad mood. So are you happy now?
Yeah, it's okay. But, you know, something to cheer you up, a good old-fashioned B&B Film Festival.
Is there another one out yet?
Well, we have our Horror Film Fest at the end of the month, but you can always check out the B&B YouTube channel and watch an old one. Brianna Goodman is here to talk a little bit more about them.
Thanks, guys. We here at B&B are known for our sports coverage and our news stories, but did you realize we've also been making short films? Once a month, the B&B students work in teams to create short films based on a prompt. Oftentimes, there are rules they must stick to. The first short film of the year was the 9-Shot movie, which had a set of rules and guidelines that included the prop of a hand sanitizer, a close-up shot, and the line of dialogue that said, "Killers kill, squealers squeal." Let's take a look at this 9-Shot movie created by Amanda Ali, Brianna Boland, David Nee, and Peter Horacek.
Did you sanitize today?
No.
Remember what I told you? Bacteria kills, and killers kill, squealers squeal.
Wow, that was truly a masterpiece. This group did an awesome job. To watch more of these movies, be sure to check out the 9-Shot Movie Film Fest on the B&B YouTube channel. And keep an eye out for our scary horror films later this month. Well, that's all I have for today. For B&B, I've been Brianna Goodman. Now back to Makayla and Ryan in the studio.
Huh, that did make me feel better.
I told you it would. Film Fest is definitely something you should check out. See more interesting short videos just like that one.
Yeah, but you know what puts me in a really good mood? Sports.
I couldn't agree more. I think Luke would agree too. Take it away, Luke.
Hey Mepham, I'm so happy to be back for my first midweek in Mepham Sports of this new school year. So let's get right into it. First, our football team took a tough loss to Cary this past Saturday, losing 28-0. Next, our girls volleyball team hosted Syosset on Monday and will have to travel to Mineola on Thursday to face off against the Mustangs. Our boys volleyball team beat Long Beach this past Saturday and have a game today against Levittown District. Moving on to soccer, while our boys soccer team had a game Monday against Long Beach and play against at home against MacArthur. The girls soccer team had a game against Long Beach on Monday and also have a game today against Plainview. Finally, our cross-country team participated in the Manhattan College Invitational this past weekend, and Paige Anderson and Sarah Ostroff both medaled and placed in the top 75. That is all that I have for you guys. I hope you all have a great week. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Luke.
Kayla, are you falling asleep?
Well, I could go for a cup of coffee, Ryan.
Can you wait till tomorrow?
Oh, that's right. The buzz truck will be here tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. I'm here at the senior parking lot where tomorrow, Thursday, October 19th, the Buzzed Express coffee truck will be parked here from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Fresh coffee will be available for students and staff, and a portion of our sales will go towards supporting us here at B&B. You know, I've been feeling a little tired lately. Don't be surprised to see me here tomorrow. That's it for me. For B&B, I'm Emma Santiago. Now it's time to send you guys back upstairs.
Thanks, Emma. I'll definitely be down there at some point tomorrow.
Okay, Ryan, but make sure you go on an off period and don't skip class like you usually do.
I'm going to pretend like I didn't just hear that sarcasm because we're reaching the end of this midweek episode.
Ryan, we can't end this episode without telling them to go to Buzz this Thursday and Chipotle next week to support our B&B trip to California again.
Okay. All right, then. We'll see you all next week, or hopefully at Buzz.
Until then, I'm Makayla Daube.
And I'm Ryan Marr, and we'll see you all next midweek.